What's up, Mark? Sorry about that, guys. I unplugged my camera. Had to start it over. I went to unplug the computer so I could walk by. Pulled the wrong cord. All right, guys. This is the first break. It is a 2-box. Let's get some randoms and then we'll get the box. Get this show on the road. All right, first up we had Ty with Kansas City, Pittsburgh. Scott, Detroit, New England. Zach, Buffalo, Minnesota. Bill, Philly and Vegas, Arizona, Carolina. Tim, the Jets, Browns. Scott, Chargers, Giants. Brian, Green Bay, Indy. I looked at it for a second, Mark, but I'll as soon as this break's over, I'll get a little more in depth on it. I'm sorry about that. Wally, Baltimore, Chicago. Dustin, Rams, Saints. Al, Cincy, San Fran, and Dallas. Falcons, Texans, and Bucks. Vlad, Washington, Tennessee. Sam, Denver, Jacksonville, and Nathan, Miami. Gets you the Seahawks. Okay, we got Ty with Kansas City and Pittsburgh. Scott, Detroit, New England. Zach, Buffalo, Minnesota. Bill, Philly, Vegas, Arizona, Carolina. Tim, Jets, Browns. Scott, Chargers, Giants. Brian, Green Bay, Indy. Wally, Baltimore, Chicago. Dustin, Rams, Saints. Al, Cincy, Atlanta. San Fran, Houston. Dallas, and Tampa Bay. Vlad, Washington, Tennessee. Sam, Denver, Jacksonville. And Nathan, Miami and Seattle. All right, guys, let's get to it. Get our random number tonight. As always, a number between 4 and 9. Here we go. That's 5. Going to be a number 4. Randomizing by 4 tonight. All right, guys, I did fill up. I think there's 100 boxes full right now. My tape dispenser broke, and I didn't have time to go grab a new one, so I couldn't tape up the other 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 boxes. So we're at 100. So here we go. 4 times, top 2 boxes, as long as they're there. If it's not there, I will hit it one more time. 3 and 4. Going to be 62 and 4. I see 4 and 62. They're both there. Randomize that list 4 times. 62 and 4. All right, let me grab them. Four. 62 and 4. All right, guys, this is a 2-box. We've also got a 1-box, and we'll try live fill if we've got interest. Here we go, box 62. Good luck. First out of the night, going to be the Washington football team. Vlad. Vlad had Washington. You're welcome, Vlad. Let's see what you got. Beckett authenticated. Neither earpiece is in there. They weren't in the bag. I do have a couple laying here. Put one in here to start. I'll find another one. And there it is. The 1983 MVP. The star of Lawrence Taylor's greatest hit. That is going to be Joe Theismann. The old Notre Dame quarterback. Nice hit, Vlad. Joe Theismann, white ink on the, I believe that's a flash. Nice hit. Good looking helmet. Joe Theismann to start it out. All right, so we start out with Theismann. Let's see what we get in the second one. Next up, box 4. Good luck. It's a little different. A little different. College helmet, Texas A&M. Earpiece in the bag. Other earpiece falling out. Stick it back on there. This one is Schwartz. Authenticated. Thomas says Johnny Football. Thomas is right. Johnny Manziel. There's a what if. What if he weren't an idiot when he got to the NFL? Obviously had the talent. Lacked the brain. But nice hit. Hell of a college career. Nice hit. Tim. Johnny Manziel. That's obviously a Browns hit. So that will go to Tim. Nice hit. Johnny Manziel. I like his signature. I can't read it, but it looks cool. 2 quarterbacks to start the night. Johnny Football and Joe Theismann. All right. The second fill is a 1-box. See what we can get out of it. Chefs. Detroit. Dallas. All right, guys. I hope your weekend is going good. Mine's been pretty nice. We've got great weather right now. Sun. And no rain this weekend, but man, I think the high was only around 60 today. It was a little chilly out there. Kind of ready for it to hit 75 and just stay there. It'd be beautiful. It might have been warmer than that. I don't know. All right, the second one is, like I said, a 1-box. We'll get our box. get our randoms, not necessarily in that order. See what we can get. Okay, in this one, we got Ron. Ron, you got San Francisco and Indy. Also, Pittsburgh, New Orleans. Dave, Vegas, Buffalo, Jets, Chiefs. That's going to be Chicago, Atlanta. Oh, shit. The Giants, Vikings. And you had Kansas City, Cleveland, Elliott, Detroit, Arizona, Al, Dallas, Cincy, and Green Bay, Rams, Seahawks, and Ravens, Bill, Philly, Miami, Houston, and Jacksonville, Vlad, Washington, Tennessee, Roger, Denver, Carolina. Oh, only one in there. Dustin, Tampa Bay, New England. Do we have Chicago? Yep, Chicago. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16. I forgot one. Let's see, Pittsburgh and New Orleans. Got to be a team for you. Chicago, Giants, Vikings, Browns, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, the Ravens, Texans, Jags, Titans, Panthers. It's the Falcons. Dave, do I have you too many? Let me check. I could have screwed it up. Wouldn't have been the first time. Let me check. Comments. All comments. Dave would have had Vegas and Buffalo, Jets, and Chiefs. I got you with 4. I might have read it. Yeah, I think I pulled an extra on that one, but I've got you with 4: Vegas, Buffalo, Jets, and Chiefs. If that's not right, let me know. I'll get her fixed. Redo. Go ahead and get it. Got Tennessee. If anybody else wants a redo, if somebody seconds his motion, I'll do a redo on it. I don't care. It's up to you. If 2 people want it, we'll do it. Let me get the box. If we have to redo it, we'll redo it. 2, 3, 4. Gonna be box 203. Damn, that's far away. I can't see. 6, 2, 4, 7, 5. It is not there. Yes, redo. Will do. All right, that box wasn't there. Box 125. It is there. Randomize it an extra time, so it's 5. Box 125. Appreciate it, Roger. Redo it. Screw it up. Do it again. Like Jerry Gergich said, it wouldn't be government work if you didn't have to do it twice. All right, draw a line through these ones. Sorry, guys. That was my fault. All right, we got Ron, San Fran, and Indy. Carolina and the Giants. Dave, you had 4 of them. Vegas, Buffalo, Jets and Chiefs. Getting Tennessee, Pittsburgh, Houston, and Rams. What the hell? How am I writing this out wrong? Oh. Forgot to write Pittsburgh. That's how it happened last time. Elliott, Detroit, Seattle. Caught myself that time. Al, Dallas, Cincy, and Green Bay. Atlanta, Jacksonville, Arizona. Bill, Philly, Miami. Chicago, New Orleans. Vlad, Washington, Cleveland. Roger, Denver, Baltimore. Dustin, Tampa Bay, Minnesota. Jason, Chargers, New England. If by chance you have, if it's a random that gets pulled and it was a random you had the first time, I'll figure something out for you. Nobody's going to get hosed too bad. So, box 125. It's actually box 25. Let me grab it. All right. Box 25. Here we go. Good luck again. If you had this random and I had to redo it because of my screw up, I'll take care of you. All right. It's not a random. It's Vegas. Just win, baby. Dave. Las Vegas Raiders. And it is going to be Player and Beckett authenticated with both earpieces. There it is. Let's see. Trying to read the player authentication. Awesome hit. A different signature than normal. Gotta love it. Make sure I'm reading that right. Thought so. That is Bo. Looked a little different for some reason. Kind of a unique signature. Bo Jackson. Nice hit, Dave. Bo knows. All right, so we got a Bo Jackson out of that one. Not a random. All right, guys, going to put a 2-box helmet break. Let me get it typed in. There it is. Grab a spot if you want it. Oh, man. All right, we'll see if we get him filled. Man, I was watching Dazed and Confused upstairs. Such a classic movie. It's one of my go-tos when doesn't feel like anything else is on. Brady, Kansas City. Excuse me. Al, San Francisco. Sure, we've all got those movies we watch when can't find anything on your 1,000 channels. Kick to an old movie, an old favorite. Nathan, Detroit. Brugman, Buffalo. Vlad laid on San Fran. Al laid on Buffalo. But you got Cincy Al. Dave, the Jets. Al, Green Bay. Dustin, the Rams. It's got us halfway home. Brugman, Dallas. Dave laid on Dallas, but you got Houston. Houston. Al, Minnesota. And Vlad, Denver. All right, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. Let's see what we got. This one? Nope, 4 spots left. We got Indy, which has a Peyton. Vegas still has a Brock Bowers. Pittsburgh has a Jerome Bettis. Trying to pick the ones I remember. Chargers, there's a Herbert. The Giants, there's an Eli. Mark, Indy. Johnny 5, Chargers. Two spots left. Keep going with what I remember. Baltimore's got a Ray Lewis. New England, we hit the Gronk. I put a new Gronk in. I didn't put a picture out, but there is a Gronk again. Philly has a Jalen Hurts. Tennessee, I don't remember. Al, Tampa Bay, 1 spot left. Bucks. Miami, I'm pretty sure there's that dual sign Tua in there. Washington, damn, I don't remember. Chicago, gosh, I don't remember that either. Carolina, I think there's a Xavier Leggett. Jacksonville's got Trevor Lawrence. Arizona's got a Kyler. Kyler don't get no love. New Orleans, there's an Olave. Seattle, there's a Largent. Can't remember the others. Chicago. Dustin, Arizona. That closes it. We will do one more. We'll do a 1 box. Might do it divisions, might do it teams. We'll see. But we will do one more. We'll do this 2 box, and then we'll do one more break after that. That'll finish us for the night. Got them all in. All right, here we go. Brady, Kansas City. Baltimore. Al, San Francisco. Tennessee. Nathan, Detroit. Jags. Brugman, Buffalo. New England. Al, Cincy. Chicago. Dave, the Jets. The Panthers. Al, Green Bay. New Orleans. Dustin, the Rams. Steelers. Brugman, Dallas. Seattle. Dave, Houston. Giants. Al, Minnesota. Miami. Vlad, Denver. Atlanta. Mark, Indy. Cleveland. Johnny 5, Chargers. Raiders. Al, Tampa Bay. Philly. And Dustin closed us up with Arizona and gets Washington. All right. That's going to be Brady, Kansas City, Baltimore, Al, San Fran, Tennessee, Nathan, Detroit, Jacksonville, Brugman, Buffalo, New England, Al, Cincy, Chicago, Dave, Jets, Panthers, Al, Green Bay, New Orleans, Dustin, Rams, Steelers, Brugman, Dallas, Seattle, Dave, Houston and the Giants, Al, Minnesota, Miami, Vlad, Denver, Atlanta, Mark, Indy, Cleveland, Johnny 5, Chargers, Raiders, Al, Tampa Bay, Philly, and Dustin, Arizona, Washington. All right, get us a couple boxes. This is a 2-box, but we'll do one more. I'll probably, I don't know how we'll list it. Let's see how many people are in here, and then we'll make a decision. All right, 4 times. Three, 4. We got 52 and 1164. There's 1164. Didn't we already do 52? Yep. Wait. 125. No, I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. I think we did 52 at the start. Yeah, we did. We did 52. So we'll take 1164. And making sure 52 wasn't there. Yeah, 52 was pulled. And our second box is going to be 73. Are you there? Yep, 73 is there. That would have made it 5 times on the random. And it did. So 1164 and 73. $73 and $11.64. All righty. I'm going to start with $11.64. Good luck, guys. Here we go. All right. First one coming out. Pittsburgh. Steeler. Dustin. Doesn't matter who this is. It's as good as any you're going to get. Steelers. This one, Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces. Mark says trash. Oh, my goodness. It's the best active Steeler you can get. The best defensive player of the last 5 or 6 years in the NFL. Should have 3 defensive player of the years. Nice hit, Dustin. TJ Watt. Beautiful. Gotta love TJ. Well, you don't have to. I guess you hate him if you're a Bungle fan. Nice hit, Dustin. All right, box 73. Second of this 2-boxer. I think the next one, we'll finish it on a 1-box. That'll give us an even number for the night. Even numbers are good. Oh, my. Can you believe it? Pittsburgh. Put some respect with that. Get a little more bass in my voice when I talk about the Bungles. Beckett authenticated. Nice break. Dustin. I know there's another Steeler in there. Can't think who it is. Beckett authenticated. Boom. Gotta love it. That's the Hall of Famer. The Bus. I do like his signature. It is awesome. Nice break, Dustin. Pittsburgh on the random paying off. TJ Watt. Jerome Bettis. One of only two. The Bus. Who's the second one? Roethlisberger, since he's a Ohio guy. All right, guys, we're going to do a one box. Who is your second Steeler? I bet it's either Palomalu or, Roethlisberger. Okay, that makes sense. Gotta like the Ohio guys. All right, hold on just a second, guys. There it is. One boxer. Grab you a spot. Two Steelers popping out. All right, let's see what we got. Brady, Kansas City. Nathan, Detroit. Dave, the Jets. I guess I got two Bengals that I don't mind. I give them two since you gave two. My two would be Trey Hendrickson. I think he's a monster. And Kenny Anderson. Mark, Cincy, because I think Kenny is hosed. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Al, San Francisco. Interesting to see if Trey Hendrickson leaves or not. Brugman late on San Fran. Dustin, Miami. I keep reading where the Bengals are offering Trey like a good bit less than all the other good defensive ends are getting. Dave, Houston. I'd pay the man his money. Brugman, Buffalo. Al late on Buffalo. Dave, Dallas. Moved on me. There's Dave with Dallas. Al, Green Bay. Scorching Sports Cards. Minnesota. Mark, Indy. Oh, no. Mark, I agree. Johnny 5, Indy. Catch up, Brad. Mike Brown sucks balls. He really does. Worst owner in sports. Dave, Philly. Jerry Jones might be a turd, but at least he's a turd. He wants to win. Mike Brown, I don't know what that guy's trying to do. All right, guys, we got 13 spots. That leaves 3 spots left to fill. Again, this is a one box, so $20 a spot. We got the Chargers, Broncos, Raiders, Falcons, Browns, Rams. Al, Tampa Bay. 2 spots left. Shoot, I missed a bunch there. I got the Eagles. Brian, Denver, got you. Sorry about that. Brian with Denver. One spot left. Eagles, Denver, Tampa Bay. Eagles, Denver. That's what I got. Got the Cardinals. The Jags. Seahawks. The Bears. New England. Carolina. The Giants. I did put an Eli in there. It's a camo college helmet. Why can I not think of his college team? Jiminy Christmas. Somebody help me out with his college team. I feel like a schmuck. Is that Mississippi? Vlad. Giants. How in the hell do I forget Eli? Ole Miss. That's it. Jiminy Christmas. Tell you what. Sometimes I think the Alzheimer's is kicking in early on me. I'm not old enough for the kind of stuff I forget. Ole Miss. It's a camo Ole Miss for Eli is what it is. All right, guys, this is our last break. One boxer. Let's see what we got. We got Brady, Kansas City, Chargers. Nathan, Detroit, Baltimore. Dave, the Jets, the Rams. Mark, Cincy, Tennessee. Al, San Fran, Arizona. Dustin, Miami, Carolina. Dave, Houston, Jacksonville. Brugman, Buffalo, Atlanta. Dave, Dallas, New England. Al, Green Bay, New Orleans. Scorching, Minnesota, Chicago. Johnny 5, Indy, Washington. Man, Johnny 5, I don't know what your trick is on the Fire Factory, but good grief, you're good at those. I feel like you hit one or two every week, man. It's awesome. Dave, Philly, Pittsburgh. Brian, Denver. You work there, Cleveland. Hey, that'll do it. You box them up and ship them to Al. Al, Tampa Bay, Vegas. Vlad, the Giants, Seattle. I feel like looking at what you get one week and then trying to pick those people the next week. We got Brady, Kansas City, and the Chargers. Nathan, Detroit, Baltimore. Dave, Jets, Rams. Mark, Cincy, Tennessee. Al, San Fran, Arizona. Dustin, Miami, Carolina. Dave, Houston, Jacksonville. Brugman, Buffalo, Atlanta. Dave, Dallas, New England. Al, Green Bay, New Orleans. Scorching, Minnesota, Chicago. Johnny 5, Indy, Washington. Dave, Philly, Pitt. Brian, Denver, Cleveland. Al, Tampa Bay, Vegas. And Vlad, Giants, Seahawks. Too late, we know what's up. I think everybody knows you were joking. I hope. If you're not joking, just message me and, let me know what to pick. No, I'm kidding, but man, you've been killing those Fire Factory. It feels like maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought, damn, he's good at that. And it seems like when you do miss, you've got somebody on that team. Like if it were a team break, you'd have had it anyway. There's 3 and 4. Last box of the night is 39. 39 is there. Give you 50. Randomize 4 times. the Bucks. Gosh. 39. I remember. Box 39. I'm going to check to make sure I remembered that right. It's no wonder I can't remember anything when I go to the store for my wife. Box 39. Of course, that does show you how my mind works. I forget something she told me 10 minutes ago. It doesn't seem to bother me. I forget what college Eli Manning went to, and I'm thinking I need to get checked for dementia. I guess that's how life plays out. All right, guys. Box 39. Good luck. My anchor number, my memory, I use baseball stats. If I ever forget certain baseball stats, my family is to immediately get me to a doctor. Let's see where I got this one. All right, guys, last one of the night. Just got this one in. Dallas on a lunar. Oh, come on. That is Beckett Authenticated, and this is Dave. Dave with the Dallas Lunar. There it is. Go Coach. Jimmy Johnson. How about them Cowboys? Nice hit, Dave. All right, guys. For the night, we've got 6 awesome hits. We got Johnny Football, Joe Theismann, TJ Watt, Bo Jackson, Jimmy Johnson, and Jerome Bettis, the bus. All right, guys. That'll do it for tonight. I'll be back next week. If not on Tuesday, then on Thursday. Yep, everyone have a great weekend. If you get Monday off, have fun. Don't do work. Get Now's break and watch me hit, hopefully. I had a good week last week, so I'm feeling a little cocky. First good week in a year, but hey, score, it's kind of like basketball. You score average 2 points a game, get your own TV show on ESPN, and then you can just shit all over everybody. That's how Skip Bayless does it. You don't have to be good to be cocky. All right, guys, everybody have a great weekend. I appreciate the fills. I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And I will catch you next time. See you later.